Hey everyone, welcome back to FinanceFreeTV. Today, I'll show you a method that can help you remember absolutely anything you learn. Yes, I mean everything, even the boring, difficult, or ridiculously long stuff. You don't need a photographic memory or superhuman focus. You just need a system that works naturally with how your brain stores information. And that's exactly what I'm going to give you today. I know, it sounds too good to be true, right? But by the end of this video, you'll see it for yourself. So, sit back, relax, and focus for the next few minutes. It's going to be worth it. At FinanceFreeTV, I post new videos every single day. Every day, we talk about learning, success, mindset, and financial freedom. So if you're new here, make sure you follow the channel and stay updated daily. Alright, let's get straight into today's topic, how to remember anything effortlessly. This method has two big applications depending on where you are in life. If you're still a student, you'll learn how to master every subject easily. If you're already working, you'll discover how to remember key business insights instantly. That way, you'll never forget what matters most, knowledge that earns you money and respect. So let's begin with part 1, learning how to study smarter. Now, I know many of you hate memorizing. You've probably spent nights repeating the same sentences again and again until your brain melts. But today, I'll show you a way that makes memorizing feel almost automatic. And once you learn it, you'll never study the same way again. Some of you might wonder, why is a finance channel talking about study techniques? Well, because learning is the foundation of every kind of business. Even when you study, you're training yourself to sell something later, your time, your skills, your value. So think of this as an investment in your own future profit. Because when you know more, your work is worth more. Alright, this method has 4 steps. They sound simple, but once you get used to them, they'll feel completely automatic. Before I reveal the first step, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine what it's like to remember everything you read in class. Imagine scoring 9s and 10s without having to stay up all night before exams. Imagine your friends asking, how do you remember all that stuff? You'll smile and think, if only they knew how easy it really is. That's what this method can do for you. It doesn't make you smarter, it makes your memory smarter. So let's talk about the first benefit, total recall. You'll be able to recall every detail from any topic you study. The second benefit, you'll never need to cram for exams again. You know those painful nights with piles of paper, caffeine, and panic? Forget them. Once you apply this method, you won't need to study for exams anymore. Because you'll already know everything as you go. You'll walk into the exam room relaxed, confident, maybe even smiling. While others are freaking out, you'll be done early, and still score higher. Sounds unbelievable, right? But let me prove it. Let's start with step 1, filtering. When you study something, don't try to remember every word. That's not how memory works. Instead, filter out only the key ideas, the core information that truly matters. Highlight those, mark them, and let your brain focus on what counts. For example, if you're studying a famous author's biography, just keep the essentials. The name, the birth date, the hometown, maybe 1 or 2 life events. That's it. Once you've highlighted the core information, you're done with step 1. Now step 2, connection. Take each important piece of information and connect it with the main subject. If you're learning about an author, repeat the name every time you record a fact. The author was born in, the author's father was, the author's inspiration came from. Keep repeating that main name, it strengthens the neural link in your memory. You can write these notes on your phone or computer, no paper needed. Typing helps you remember better, and it'll be useful in step 3. Speaking of which, step 3 is using a memory software. And my favorite tool for this is Anki. It's free, simple, and powerful. Download it for your phone or computer. Create one deck for each subject, math, literature, history, whatever you're learning. Then, within each deck, add small cards for every fact you want to remember. Each card has a question on one side and an answer on the other. You can even make fill-in-the-blank cards that test your recall. This helps your brain practice active memory, the kind that sticks forever. Don't worry, it's not technical at all. Once you make your decks, you're 90% done. Now, step 4, embedding. This is where everything clicks. You'll take those key facts you've written and turn them into small memory cards. Each card hides a few words, forcing your brain to recall them actively. When you review these cards daily, your memory strengthens naturally. You don't even need to study anymore, you just review for a few minutes. It's like training your brain to remember without stress. Over time, the repetition makes the information permanent. You'll start to realize that forgetting becomes almost impossible. It feels like magic, but it's pure neuroscience. And once you've built this routine, your grades, confidence, and focus all skyrocket. I know because I've used it myself, and it changed the way I learn forever. You'll find yourself remembering names, dates, ideas, quotes, without trying. That's how powerful this system is. And the best part? It works for everyone. Students, professionals, entrepreneurs, all benefit from strong memory. Because success, in any field, depends on how much you can retain and apply. So remember the 4 steps: filter, connect, use Anki, and embed. Repeat them, refine them, and they'll become your second nature. One day you'll laugh at the thought of ever cramming for an exam again. And you'll realize learning can actually be fun and effortless. That's the power of smart memory. So, what are you waiting for? Start today, open your notes, try step 1, and experience it yourself. Tomorrow, when you come back, we'll go even deeper. Because here at Finance Free TV, I post new videos every day. Each one designed to help you grow your mind and your money together. I want you to remember this: knowledge is capital. The more you can hold in your mind, the richer your life becomes. So keep learning, keep practicing, and never stop sharpening your memory. This is Finance Free TV, helping you think, learn, and live smarter, every single day.